And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment.
Here we go.
And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Doncic. Powell is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Conley against Doncic. Here's Bullock, and the layup's good off the glass.
It's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
They get it back.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic left side. Fades back. That one no good. And Utah the other way now. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Here's Finney Smith. Kleber finds Doncic. Lock at 6. From deep three-point range. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Conley with a wide-open look. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich. The shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Doncic passes to Kleber. Back to Doncic. The 3 drills the three-pointer.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back at you 3. The revenge trip.
Mitchell outside. To the paint. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Powell with the steal. Doncic outside. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now, here's Doncic. Passes to Finney Smith. Doncic outside. The tray. No good from Finney Smith. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Jazz. The 10-footer. The putback. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now, here's Doncic. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Finney Smith. Dallas needs to get off a shot from about 19 feet. That one wide left.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And all Powell needs is good positioning inside. And when he does get it, he's throwing it down.
Here's Conley. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. The Jazz working the ball around now. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Mavericks trail by 5. And here's Bullock from the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Bullock's got 5 points so far.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Over to the left wing. Conley up top. Spins. The drive. Oh, what a play! Woo! And that does it for the first quarter. Jazz leads by 4.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Utah.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy looks.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Now, here's Doncic. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got his second bucket. And last season, the NBA adopting baseball scheduling. Teams play in town and play 2 games against the host. But do you think that'll go away as the pandemic wanes?
Well, you know, some of the things that have been instituted in light of the pandemic may hang around. I'm not sure where this is going to go. The concern is, does it hurt ticket sales having the same matchup back-to-back? Obviously, the business side comes into play always. Regardless, though, I do think cutting down on travel will continue to be a focus going forward, as will be minimizing the number of back-to-backs in the league. Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Doncic kicks to Kleber. Conley against Doncic. Back to Kleber. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Back to O'Neal. Outside Conley. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Gobert the screen. Stolen by Bullock. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Now, here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Bullock passes to Kleber, and it's good. 2 points.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Bogdanovich against Kleber. 6 to shoot. Tries the spin move. Conley dishes to Gobert. Utah needs to get off a shot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Doncic feeling it out to the inside. Fade away. Again, the Mavericks score.
You know, in this day and age, you expect most players to drive it or shoot the 3. Luka utilizing the 15 to 20 foot range here. Good idea.
Now here's Gobert. Right wing. Back to Conley. And the pass to Mitchell. In the corner, O'Neal with it.
In the first half.
To the middle. Cuts off the pass. Bullock with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Over in the corner, Doncic. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Michael Conley. Fires the three. Here's Bogdanovich. Kicks it to Conley. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. They shoot again. And he sinks the layup. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now Doncic. He's got 8. Here's Kleber. Passes it to Powell. Now here's Doncic. Over Conley. Here's Powell. Pass to Kleber. Back to Powell. It's tipped. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home.
Now here's Doncic. It's blocked. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 10-point Jazz lead.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Doncic against Conley. Finney Smith passes to Doncic. Looking to get back on track here. Gobert with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
Utah leading by 10. Now, here's Clarkson. He takes it in. Yes, that goes in. Clarkson's got his first basket of the night.
Riding it up and in off the drive. Clarkson athletic enough to create his own offense.
Here's Brunson. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And the first half is now in the books. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
The Mavericks, 17.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
On the floor for Dallas, we've got Green. Hardaway is out there with Davis Bertans. Then it's Jalen Brunson, and it's Marjanovic in the center position.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And in this era of small ball, House has carved out an interesting role for himself.
And you know what, Greg? I think he's really a wing player by position, but his strength, length, and hops have allowed him to play power forward at times and even center in a small ball lineup.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Brunson. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Clarkson outside. Over to the wing. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Gay outside. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Alexander Walker. Off target from outside. Mavericks trail by 10. Bertans with the ball. He's picked up by Whiteside. Clarkson against Brunson. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Whiteside. The pass to Alexander Walker. Takes a 3. Gay misses. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Tries yet again. Here's Clarkson. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Clarkson's got his second basket of the night. This is it to Bertans. Back to Brunson. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Spins. Here's Clarkson. It's House outside. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Hardaway finds Bertans. And it's Gay with the rebound. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the jam. Here's Clarkson. Second chance shot. Pass to Alexander Walker. Clarkson dishes to House. Pass to Gay. From deep. No good that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Brunson kicks to Hardaway. That's tipped. Stolen by Clarkson. And here comes House. Leading the fast break. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
1:31 left to play in the third. Brunson with it. The pass to Hardaway. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Jazz leading by 10. Clarkson passes to House. Here's Alexander Walker. Pick by Gay. Inside. He's off on that one. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. Tries the spin move. Hardaway kicks to Green. Shoots over Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Hardaway, offensive rebound. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now, here's Clarkson. And there's Gay. That's good on the assist from Clarkson. Gay's got the lead up to 12 now for Utah. Brunson against Clarkson. Bertans sets the pick for Brunson. Trying to get something going. And Bertans lays it up and in. Bertans got his first basket.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
There's the triple. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Utah going into the break with
your Jazz Dancer.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter. So it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2-guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center filling out the middle. That's the group right now for Utah. O'Neal misses. Mavericks trail by 10. Finney Smith passes to Pop. The 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Mitchell. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Cleveland. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Stolen by Brunson. Knocked away. Stolen by Conley. Up top, Gobert. Guarded by Powell. And he converts the layup. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Mitchell wide open. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got 19 points.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Doncic. And it's off the back rim. No good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Doncic with it. Defended by Gobert. On up the court. And that one drops for him. 1 point in the game.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Doncic dishes the Powell. Finney Smith passes to Powell. And nothing is falling for him right now. Jazz leading by 17. They double team Conley. Mitchell right side. And it comes off the front of the rim. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Mitchell outside. Conley finds Gobert. And here is Mitchell. Passes to Conley. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the
Shoots.
game. 2 minutes.
Again, Mitchell missing. Mavericks trail by 17. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. He kicks to Gobert. Spins O'Neal. And against the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Defensive foul.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now, here's Doncic. A three-pointer is right on target.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Utah.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
Well, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
Doncic, no good. Jazz leading by 17. Stolen. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
On the wing, Mitchell. He dishes it to O'Neal. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. 4 on the shot clock. Gobert with a screen on Brunson. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Mavericks ball.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Powell. Stolen by Michael Conley. Pass to Mitchell. To the middle. From 13, picked away. Fast break, Dallas. Powell finds Brunson. Stolen by Mitchell. Ball's knocked loose. Powell with the steal. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap.
Hi, everyone, and Allie, it's all...
Hey, Brian. Devin Booker finally playing.
Man, that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. one, it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Inside. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Paul against Conley. Booker, the pass to Paul. No good with the triple.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
And that one's good from Conley. And grab these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
And Phoenix has possession. The Jazz making their last shot. Here's O'Neal. Booker defending. And Conley with the 3. Conley's got 5 now.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That 3-point opportunity for Mike Conley. Yes, sir.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Paul. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Stolen by Conley. And they're running. Here's Mitchell. Oh! Wow!
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness. Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
Now here's Paul. Clock at 6. The Suns need to get off a shot, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Suns making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Paul against Conley. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Gobert. Conley against Paul. 3-pointer, O'Neal. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase. Free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
The shot by Conley, no good. The Suns have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Booker attacking. Oh, that's something! Man, beautiful!
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
Outside Bogdanovic. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Down low. Crowder with a steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And Gobert with a block. They get it back. Here's Ayton. Outside for Booker. Crowder against Bogdanovic. 6 to shoot. And he gets the bucket.
Well, you love to see Crowder active from inside. All it takes is good positioning, and he's golden.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Bogdanovic down low is covered by Ayton. Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell. And here's Conley. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. .110 left in the first. Conley against Paul. Conley with some nice D.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Pass to Gobert. Puts the move on. Doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Bridges finds Ayton. Back to Bridges. Now here's Ayton. Here's Bridges. touches the glass to finish the layup.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to O'Neal. From deep. He buries it from three. O'Neal's got his second bucket of the night.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Out to Bridges. Here's the three. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
How about the range from Mikal Bridges? Not intimidated by the extra distance.
Here's O'Neal. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Pacers.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
They set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting defenders on their heels.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Back to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bogdanovich. Off target from three-point range. The Suns trailing. Now Ayton. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. To the middle. Stolen by Ayton. Booker for three. Hits the three-pointer. Booker's got 5 now.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done. There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Just 5 on the... Whoa!
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
Paul drives in from downtown. Good work defensively by Mitchell.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Back to O'Neal. Left side Mitchell. From the corner. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Paul passes to Booker. Stolen by Conley. In transition, here come the Jazz. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Paul with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Pass to Booker. Crowder with it. On the wing, Crowder. 5 on the clock. The rebound by the Jazz.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
In transition. Here's Paul. Finished off the break. Paul's got his first points in this one.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Outside Mitchell. Spins. Pass to O'Neal. Three-pointer, no good. The Suns have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Crowder goes in. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah leading. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. The Jazz with another miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Now Ayton. Crowder outside. It's Bridges on the wing. Nails it from 3. Bridges has got his 3rd basket on the night right there. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
Paul against Conley. Paul, shot is off.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Pass to O'Neal. Gobert with it. Back to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. And here's Conley. Now here's Bogdanovich. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. To the left side wing. The three from Ayton. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Well, true to form in today's NBA, as a big man, DeAndre Ayton has face-up ability, and that's critical.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Ball against Conley. Bogdanovich down low. Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Conley. For three, O'Neal. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton with it. Oh, deflected. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Jazz out. We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. So the Jazz 5 right now. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Eric Paschall. Then it's Daniel House. And it's Whiteside in at the 5. Crowder, the pass to McGee. And McGee with the stop.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Here's Clarkson. Called in by McGee. They haven't held the lead today, but they have a chance at it now.
Looking to finally gain the upper hand.
Now here's Clarkson. Tight defense on him. Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. Tries the 9-footer, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
Johnson, he's checked in for Crowder. Outside Payne, pass to McGee. Now here's Johnson. Takes it inside. Payne with it. Here's Shamet. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Johnson. That one is off. The Jazz go the other way with it. Now Clarkson, covered by Johnson. Stolen by Payne. It's a one-on-one situation. Craig passes to McGee. Can't connect from short range. The Jazz shooting around 50% in the game so far. You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
Payne finds Craig. To the inside, McGee lays it up and banks it in. McGee's got 4 points in the quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Alexander Walker. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Paschall from outside. And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul. Gay's checked in for Paschall.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Payne. Pass to Shamet. Now Craig.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Shamet. From deep, Johnson. Another three for Phoenix.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Clarkson outside. Back to Alexander Walker. Tries the spin move. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Outside Payne. And here's Craig. It's Shamet on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. To the paint. Shot clock at 5. McGee's shot is off. Utah has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Gay attacking. And the layup is good off the glass. Now it's a 3-point Jazz lead.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, I have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
It's McGee, high post. Whiteside on him. Craig, no good. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Spins. Clarkson attacking. Pass to House. From 18 feet away. Here's Whiteside. McGee with a steal. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Gay. McGee passes to Johnson. Count it. Johnson's got 5 points.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Payne. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul.
That's his first
foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with a new group.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter here. The 3 from Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Suns. Now Johnson. Here's McGee. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The 3 from Mitchell. And Craig pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. Payne pass to McGee. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution for your Suns.
Ayton against Gobert. Paul passes to Ayton. With 4 on the clock. It's blocked by Gobert. It'll count. The shot comes out. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Jazz up 1.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Shot on the wing. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns trailing. Left side Paul to take the lead. Fires in the triple.
And this is such a sharp weapon for Chris Paul, right? Most times you just assume he's going to knock that free ball down.
Conley up top. He's guarded by Paul. Gobert passes to Conley. Outside Mitchell. 3-pointer. Shot clock at 6. In transition. Here come the Suns. And Crowder the bucket on the assist from Booker. Now it's a 4-point Suns lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Suns.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Bogdanovic, that's good.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Crowder outside. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's Paul off the drive. And Mike Conley picks up the foul.
That's his first
foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Pass to Aiden. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Gobert.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. It's tipped from the baseline. And he hits the jumper.
Mitchell.
And the Jazz lead by 1. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Outside for Booker. 5 on the clock. Will it go? And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Inside, Crowder. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. To the left wing. Crowder outside. The 3. Phoenix no good that time either. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Here's O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists tonight.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Paul against Conley. Down low. Outside Mitchell. Stolen by Ayton. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. To the middle. And he can't get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
On offense, here's Utah. A big stretch here going. 10-2. There's 47 seconds left in the final quarter. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Gobert with a screen on Booker. 5 to shoot. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Over Paul. That's short off the rim.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. And an intentional foul right there.
Chris Paul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And Utah has possession until they foul intentionally.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
2 shots.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.
Up next, the Mavericks.
Here we go.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That one drops for him.
CP3 taking a hit, still unfazed.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
To the paint. Bridges against Hardaway. Bridges kicks to Booker. 5 on the clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Luka Doncic.
Defense tends to overcommit just because Booker's such a great offensive threat. That time he used it to his advantage.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Paul. Drives to the hoop. The kick out to Crowder. No good on the 3. The Mavericks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Hardaway with a wide open look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
He's got some growing confidence right now in the catch-and-shoot game, Hardaway Jr. Feels like he could score from anywhere.
Paul goes in. Here's Ayton. And too long on the shot. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. I'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jason Kidd.
Thanks, Kevin. I expect this to be an inside-out kind of game. This team has a lot of shooters who can really get going once they hit a few. We'll see if they can get on a roll from out there. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Pass to Finney-Smith. And it's Bullock in the corner. Over Booker. And it's Bullock missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Ayton finds Booker. That 3 off the mark. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 1. And here we go. Paul heading to the hoop. Moving it up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
Still providing incredible production and great leadership. Chris Paul sets the standard for his team.
And Paul drills both of them.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here's Doncic. Down low. And the dunk by Doncic.
Slammed down by Doncic. A monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Here's Paul. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Fires the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. He seems to be rushing shots.
Booker the pass to Bridges. The drive by Booker. Ayton kicks to Paul. And he gets the bucket. 6 points for Chris Paul.
A good tempo on that play as Chris Paul was in place for that jumper.
Doncic feeling it out. To the inside, and the dunk by Powell.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Doncic against Paul. Here's the pass to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Doncic passes to Bullock. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Doncic. Launches a three, and the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
The Suns have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Crowder has done such a great job of carving out a career as being a tough and dependable defender.
Doncic against Paul. Pulls it from 20. Doncic, no good. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Phoenix ahead, up by 5. And we'll get going after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And they've made an effort to get to the line here in the first half, guys, and it's starting to pay off.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And Phoenix, look at who they've got on the floor. Pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the foul. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Paul with the three.
And got off to a good start offensively in this game, but have lost a little bit of their touch here in this quarter.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Here's Finney Smith, defended by Crowder. The shot by Powell, no good.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage. Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Powell, the pass to Finney Smith. And the rejection by Ayton.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
Bridges dishes to Booker. Back to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. It's Crowder on the wing. The Suns need to get a shot off from 15 feet away. That shot off. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Paul. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Outside Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Paul kicks to Crowder. Back to Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside Crowder. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Crowder's got the lead up to 9 now for the Suns. Doncic outside. He can't get it to go. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Ray, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, you know, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
Bullock passes to Hardaway. The three for Doncic. Crowder pulls it in.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud.
1:03 left in the first half of the game. Crowder with the steal. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself. Goes back up. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
In the pass to Green. Got a piece of it.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Crowder finds Bridges. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Crowder the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
Now here's Brunson. To stop the run. Here's Dinwiddie. He got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
Not letting the offense get the best.
And through one half, it ends. The second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Jay Crowder has been sensational.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, they've got Maxi Kleber. Also Green out there. Jalen Brunson out there with Marjanovic. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard spot. McGee makes it off the glass. McGee's got his first bucket in this one.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Dinwiddie passes to Brunson. No good off the back of the rim.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it's Johnson with the jam.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Dinwiddie outside. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Shamet kicks to Johnson. Back to Shamet. And there's the feed to McGee. It's rebounded by Dallas. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. It's good.
Oh, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Suns leading by 22. Payne looking around. Pass to Craig. To the left wing. The 3-ball. The rebound by Marjanovic. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Kleber, the pass to Green. Out in his own on the break. Payne dishes to Johnson. From deep. He can't get that one, so the Mavericks will take it the other way. Brunson kicks to Kleber. Brunson against Craig. Now here's Brunson. Guarded close. Shot clock at 5. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Craig.
Two minutes remaining in the third.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Shamet. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Shamet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Brunson against Johnson. Shoots a 3. Here's Kleber. Rebound by the Suns.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Here's Payne. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Here's Dallas. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And he comes up with the deuce.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Johnson, the pass to Payne. Back to Johnson. Going inside. Shamet on the wing. 3-pointer. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now Payne. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Johnson outside from past the arc. Phoenix no good that time either. Mavericks trail by 21. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brunson no good. For Phoenix, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. That's good from Johnson on the assist by McGee.
3 points.
Johnson's got 5.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Lets it go from deep. Brunson no good. And here is Johnson. And so it's Phoenix finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action when we return. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. I'm Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Landry Shamet. Johnson is out there with Torrey Craig. Then it's Payne, and it's McGee in at the 5 down low. And here's Bullock from the arc. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
The all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Here's McGee. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. On the wing, Hardaway. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, it's really important for Tim Hardaway Jr. to find some more consistency from the 3-point line.
Timeout called, the Suns.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has any.
Jalen Brunson is checked in for Reggie Bullock.
Substitution for the Suns.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Paul outside. With the drive, he kicks to Ayton. The dish now to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Mavericks going the other way now. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league. Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Here's Doncic. Count it.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Suns leading by 18. Paul outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And a miss there on the triple. Dallas has gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. To the left side wing. Paul kicks to Bridges. And Phoenix turns it over again. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And here's Doncic from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Booker outside.
2 minutes.
Paul, no one around him. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 5 assists in the game. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Over Paul. And it's Doncic missing. Phoenix leading by 18. Bridges outside. Outside Crowder. Booker looking around. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Finney Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Phoenix.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
That doesn't go either for Doncic. Powell against Crowder. Bridges outside. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ayton, the pass to Bridges. 14 feet away. Bucket is good. And the Suns lead by 20.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's Booker. Can't connect from long distance.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's...
Oh, say does that.
And it's the Mavericks to start out. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Hardaway. Left side, Finney-Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Foul, it's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Mitchell. Off the mark there with a 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Bullock. Back to Hardaway. Doncic on the wing. Uses the glass on the layup.
When you watch Luka play, you can't forget he's 6'7". He can more than hold his own inside. And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Now here's Mitchell. Tries the spin move. Here's O'Neal. Cans it from the wing.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovic willing to get it to his open guys.
Doncic passes to Powell. Here's Bullock. To the paint. The 11-footer. Powell's shot is off. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Hardaway finds Doncic. From behind the arc. Rebound, Utah. Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. Now here's Gobert. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Pass to Conley. Here's O'Neal. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Doncic. Dallas again missing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Bogdanovic. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
Now here's Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Oh, there's the alley. And Gobert with the stuff.
Great execution, big target, perfect delivery. That's a tall task to defend Rudy Gobert.
Doncic against Conley. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Doncic. He's closely guarded. Rebound by Donovan Mitchell.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Here's Conley. That one a little long.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Gobert finds Conley. The shot no good. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now here's Conley. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Bullock. Inside. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Here's Conley. Gobert on the high post. Working on Powell, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Gobert going to the line. The defense couldn't do anything but foul the big fella.
He misses the free throw. Kleba, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. And he's good on the second. The Mavericks leading. Doncic outside. Three-pointer. And the Mavericks, another three.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Now Conley. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Dallas with a 6-point.
All right, rookies coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks team.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Another positive has been their play in the paint offensively.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Now here's Doncic. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Now here's Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Mitchell. Up and over Hardaway. Goes up from the top of the key and is blocked. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. It's Powell, high post. Pass to Hardaway. It's blocked by Gobert.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Here's Hardaway. The Jazz making their last shot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul. Second
He's off on the first.
Utah foul. Bojan Bogdanovic.
Good on the second one. Here's Conley. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Outside Mitchell. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. From down low. And Gobert finishes inside. Gobert's got 5 points.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. And Doncic with the jam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Gobert. He's got 5. Gobert with a screen on Hardaway. Here's Mitchell. And again, it's Utah.
Coach doing a great job of putting Mitchell in pick and roll situations. For a young player, he makes good decisions.
Pass to Bullock. Kicks it out to Hardaway.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Powell, left side. Puts it up from 12. That shot is off. And Utah will come the other way. Gobert with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Gobert passes to Bogdanovich. Soft touch off the glass. Now just a 4-point Maverick lead.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. It's blocked by Gobert. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Powell right side. And here's Doncic outside.
The league quickly found out what Donovan Mitchell brings to the table defensively. He can lock down positions 1 through 3.
Kleba. No good on the 3. The Jazz have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Hardaway. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Off target with the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
It's Bullock on the wing, defended by Gobert. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
A different look for Utah. Azubuike, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. And Clarkson subbed in for O'Neal. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Gay. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Azubuike. Hernan Gomez comes in for Gay. Pascal, he's checked in for Conley. And it's Alexander Walker in for Mitchell. Pass to Brunson. Here's Marjanovic.
There to blow up the play. Hassan makes the right read, defends it well.
Clarkson for 3. Sinks the tray. Now just a 1-point Maverick lead.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Outside Brunson. And it's Green off the drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside.
The officials were right on top of that.
For Dallas.
And both free throws good for Green. It could go. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And a pretty tight... After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. Both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
They've got Jalen Brunson, Boban Marjanovic out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Green, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 guard. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now here's Brunson. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy basket.
That's the line for Dallas. Jalen.
Second free throw, no good. Utah trailing here. Kicks it out to Pascal. Spins. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Alexander Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock for the lead. Rebounded by Green. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Out to the right wing. Dinwiddie finds Green. Left side Brunson. To the inside.
Clearly, he needs no time to warm up.
And here's Here's Clarkson. He's got 5. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. It's stolen by Green. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And the shot's good. Now it's a 6-point Dallas lead.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence given the size of the disadvantage there.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
Now here's Clarkson. Here's Hernan Gomez. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send them to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Now here's Brunson. On the wing, Finney Smith. Left side, Brunson. Ball stolen. In transition, here come the Jazz. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. He pulls it. Utah with the rebound. Pascal passes to Clarkson. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Back to Pascal. Tries the spin move. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Alexander Walker. The Jazz again can't hit. For Dallas, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Down low. Here's Marjanovic.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside, Green.
2 minutes.
Left side, Brunson. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Dinwiddie. No good there. The Jazz go the other way with it. Pascal passes to Clarkson. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Whiteside's gotten his first basket of the night.
Showing off his inside game. Whiteside looking good there.
Dinwiddie outside. Open shot from Brunson with nobody on him. He buries that jumper. Brunson's got his second bucket on the night. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Clarkson against Green. And Clarkson, here we go. Over to the left wing. Outside Pascal. And the layup is good.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
The Mavericks leading. There's 47 seconds left in the third. To the middle. It's stolen by Clarkson. For the lead. Utah gets it back. Back to Alexander Walker. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Dinwiddie. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority.
Here's Hernan Gomez. Good on the bucket. Hernan Gomez has got 5 points in the quarter.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And here's Brunson from the arc. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Mavericks on top, up 1.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much, a lot of times, three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Outside Bogdanovic. The three from Mitchell. 5 on the clock. There's the triple. Bogdanovic, no good. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. For 3, Hardaway rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Back to Conley. Oh, sweet move. And the layup is up and in.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Doncic with it. Left side, Finney-Smith. Inside. Here's Powell. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Dallas.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
And they've really displayed a sharp passing game tonight as well. A lot of well-timed assists out there.
Brunson is checked in for the Mavericks. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Brunson. Back to Doncic. The kick out to Brunson. Doncic against Gobert. Lets it fly. It's blocked by Gobert. And he recovers it. Just 3 to shoot. Fires the 3. Doncic, no good.
Yeah, no, he usually makes
fly, and the three-pointer goes.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Brunson passes to Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Doncic. Over Mitchell. And Gobert with a block. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And Dallas calls time here.
Timeout call. The loudest and craziest fans get a t-shirt. Let's hear it, baby. Ladies and gentlemen.
Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Mavericks said to the team. It's been a battle, and this is a brief chance for everyone to just regroup, collect themselves. He told them, quote, your efforts have been great so far, but this game could come down to one big play, one big shot. We can't let our guards down for 1 second.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built, the strength in the upper body.
Doncic against Mitchell. Doncic passes to Brunson. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
That's his first foul.
First free throw is good. And that narrows the gap to 1.
You know, Donovan Mitchell really went off back in the 2020 playoff bubble. Watching those games, it was obvious that he's got a ton of potential left to grow into.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Misses off the right iron.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Here's Gobert. In tight, he gets the jumper to fall.
This is where size matters. No one's stopping Gobert on that shot.
Doncic against Mitchell. Doncic left side. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. 6 to shoot. The three is up. Oh, he buried the three.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Mitchell, a screen on Doncic. Outside for Mitchell. It falls!
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give.
Doncic against Mitchell. Doncic outside. It's Powell, high post. The three ball. Can't knock in the three. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Second team foul.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2.
Royce O'Neal at the line for 2.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
You have to admire how calm he is under pressure at the free throw line in a key situation.
And here's Doncic outside. No good from 3-point range. And Utah calls time here.
Utah timeout call.
They lead by 3. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
For 3, O'Neal misses there. So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz, pulling out the W. With the late victories, they...
Welcome. Maybe. D.A.
Thank you, Kevin.
Interesting, D.A. Thank you. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot. And Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest. And more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
Now here's Booker. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. Stolen by Mitchell. Gobert against Paul. Gobert can't hit. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Crowder kicks to Booker. Back to Crowder. Ayton sets the pick for Crowder. He feeds it to Ayton. Clock at 6. Bridges passes to Crowder. And here's Booker from the arc. Here's Ayton. Bridges outside. Ball left side. Booker at the elbow. Pass to Ayton. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Full 24-second shot clock. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. Feeds it to Ayton. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Bogdanovich finds Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Ball looking over the floor. 5 to shoot. It's a floater, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Jazz have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
Here's Crowder following the three-pointer by Utah. Now the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Passes it to Mitchell. Tries the spin move. Inside, here's Gobert. Another shot. And the rejection by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
Dishes it to Paul. Back to Ayton. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
It's Crowder on the wing. The feed to Ayton. That one's not going to go. And it's Utah the other way. On the wing, Mitchell. O'Neal from long range. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. O'Neal's got 6.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Mitchell against Booker. And it's Paul penetrating. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end. Does a nice job sending that one back.
Paul outside, just 5 to shoot. Bridges dishes to Ayton.
In trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Bogdanovich finds Conley for 3. Mitchell spins. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
This guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. And the shot's good from Crowder. That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Conley against Paul. Conley kicks to Gobert. Out to the right wing. Driving in. And stolen by Ayton. And that one is off. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Jazz leading. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Jazz?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
On the court for the Suns, a star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Utah. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both. They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Crowder inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Now here's Conley. To the wing right side. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Suns trail by 6. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Crowder a screen on O'Neal. Bridges passes to Crowder. Basket good. Crowder's got 4 this quarter.
Well, how fantastic is Jay Crowder in the pick-and-roll environment? Can beat you with his scoring or his passing.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Takes it inside. Down low. Out to Conley. Takes a 3. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Bridges with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Crowder dishes to Bridges. Back to Crowder. Suns moving the ball around. Bridges finds Crowder. To the paint. And Phoenix turns it over again. Jazz leading by 4. And here is Conley. Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. Back to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball. Bogdanovich has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Paul with the buckets.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
2 minutes remaining.
Now Conley
2 minutes.
kicks it to Gobert. O'Neal passes to Gobert. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Clock is at 3. The three-pointer no good. Suns trail by 5. Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. The shot that time not on target. The Jazz go the other way with it. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
I like the effort Booker gives on defense, especially when he pressures the shooter.
Puts up a 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Utah leading by 5. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. 6 points for him. Back to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Outside Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
A shot by Paul. Nobody around. And again, it's the Suns missing. There's O'Neal with the 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. 11-point game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Utah Jazz holding on to an 11-point.
23.
All right, David, thank you. And
12.
with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Suns trail by 11. We've got Eric Pascal. Rudy Gay is out there with Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the power forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Now, here's Shannon. Misses from short range.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Hernan Gomez passes to Clarkson. No good from outside. The Suns shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Jazz leading by 11. Clarkson outside. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Really good execution by Jordan Clarkson. As a coach, you're always looking to maximize your team's consistency. That's good offense.
And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team. And their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
Here's the pass to Hernan Gomez. He feeds it to Gay. Back to Hernan Gomez. He kicks it to Whiteside. Gay in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Craig up top. He's covered by Gay. Johnson outside. And Eric Paschal picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Johnson draws the double. 6 on the shot clock. McGee inside. Whiteside's there. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from McGee. Now, here's Clarkson. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Paschal finds Hernan Gomez. Now, here's Payne. He's covered by Clarkson. Johnson, wide open. He fired. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Clarkson passes the game. Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. Clarkson kicks to Hernan Gomez. Driving to the basket. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot. Gave a little pump fake and then off to the races.
Payne with it. He dishes it to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And here's Clarkson. Gay outside. Back to Whiteside. Stolen by McGee. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Phoenix ball.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Now, here's Shamet. No points in the game yet for him. Into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 5-point Jazz lead.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Passes it to Whiteside. Clarkson for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Clarkson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Payne kicks to Craig. Pass to Johnson. 54 seconds left here in the third quarter. A 3-ball. That shot off the mark. So Utah will take it the other way. Back to Gay. Nice ball movement by Utah. Some dishes to Whiteside. Shakes him. Tries again. Unable to get that one. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Craig kicks to Johnson. The dish to McGee. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Gay left side. Pass to Clarkson and taken away by Johnson. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And it's Shamet missing. And so it's Utah in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got Payne. JaVale McGee is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Craig in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Payne. After the basket by Utah. The pass to Shamet. Craig against Paschal. Clock back at 4, and McGee kicks to Shannon. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. So Utah ends up going with the new group. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. 10-point lead. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And it's Mitchell missing.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
So the wing on the left. Tries the spin move. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Suns trail by 10. Paul outside. And he drives in, and that one drops.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell outside. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
On the wing, Bridges. Knocks down the 3-ball. Bridges got himself on the board with 3 there.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Out smash Conley. Booker against Mitchell. Back to Conley. Passes to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
There's a physicality and a frame that Donovan Mitchell possesses that allows him to get himself to the free throw line.
And Mitchell drops them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Bridges outside. Connects from 3-point range. Bridges has got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Here he goes. A shot missing. Some solid D from Paul. Here's the 3. A rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
O'Neal against Bridges. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Good on the 3-point shot. And the Jazz lead by 7.
Bojan Bogdanovich, a very confident basketball player. He knows very well he has the green light to take these shots.
Now here's Booker. There's the triple. It's good from long range. Booker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And really, just when the fans were starting to get into this game, how about the silencer at the other end for a potential game-saving 3?
On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Booker. Outside, Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Conley. It's over Crowder. Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich on the foul.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
That's a 2 from Crowder, and that one hits back iron. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Now Conley. Mitchell outside. A 3-pointer off the mark.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Now, here's Mitchell. Devin Booker missing his last shot.
Looking to close it out. That would have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Crowder against Bogdanovich. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Mitchell outside. Fires the three. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, it's all about decision-making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
And so it's Utah with the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing.
And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action. So Phoenix will get the first possession. So here's Dallas's starting group. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Maxi Kleber out there with Reggie Bullock. And it's Powell in at center. Now here's Paul.
And the leadership Paul provides both on and off the floor is extremely important, very valuable to any team. He's really about trying to make his teammates better, and that serves everybody well.
Chris Paul taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Ball hits them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. And here's Hardaway. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
How about the assertiveness from Hardaway Jr. there, electing to go with power and force. I love it.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
Now here's Doncic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bridges against Doncic. Pass to Paul. Launches a three. Hardaway grabs the board. Here's Bullock. Back to Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
Now here's Booker. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Mavericks ball.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Ball against Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. The fadeaway. And that one's long.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Second team foul.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Paul passes to Bridges. Outside Paul from downtown.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done.
Back to Johnson. 5 to shoot. Drills it from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Doncic. The Suns clear it.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
They get it again. And Aiden gets it to go.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
The Mavericks trailing. Outside Hardaway.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Doncic. Let's go with a three. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Johnson passes to Paul. Bridges against Powell. Back to Paul. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Bullock. Booker defending. Paul against Doncic. Down low. Pass to Powell. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, Powell showing you right there that he can play through contact. Very physical and good concentration, too, to get that up and down.
Doncic against Paul. Now here's Booker. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Kleba. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
And it goes out of bounds.
Phoenix ball.
Last touch by Kleba. Ayton inside. Powell covers. Paul against Doncic. Johnson passes to Paul. Here he goes. Here's Ayton. Just 5 to shoot. Basket counts. Ayton's gotten his second bucket on the night.
You know, Paul won't miss an opening that good. He quickly feeds the ready shooter, and it's all she wrote from there.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic against Paul. Doncic with it. Hardaway finds Doncic. Releases from the wing and drills it.
You know, often once Luka gets the ball, it's all over. It's all she wrote. He's well positioned to finish that catch and shoot.
And that does it for the first quarter. Suns ahead, up by 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Maxi Kleba out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Bullock in at the 3 slot. Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here's Powell. Tries yet again. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Back to Hardaway. Powell right side. Stolen by Bridges. And the Suns pushing it up now. Knocked away. Powell with a steal. Left side, Hardaway. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Suns on D. They lead by 4. Doncic. And the call over the back. Brent, starting your career in the 50s. Oh, you know, actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, B.A., the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that. And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now here's Doncic. And now the Suns, fast break. Here's Paul. Yep, that one goes. Paul's got 7 points in the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Also, as soon as we got underway tonight, they began pounding the offensive glass for those putbacks.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the score by Phoenix.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
Paul with the bucket.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
Doncic passes to Kleba. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. To the paint. Pass to Powell. That shot off. Ayton with the defensive effort. And for the Mavericks scouts, there was never any question. Luka Doncic was born to quarterback an offense, Clark.
Boy, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, B.A. I mean, he's got the ball on the string. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of Magic and Kidd when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
Back to Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
The three. Doncic pulls down the board. Dallas is shooting only 31% in the game. Outside Hardaway. Powell right side. Shoots over Booker. Powell's shot is off. The Suns leading. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. That one's good from the corner.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him. You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Bridges right side. Outside Paul takes a three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Now here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Outside Booker. Outside Paul. Pass to Aiden. Back to Paul. From deep, Johnson. Doncic pulls down the board. Here's Kleba. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Suns ahead, up by 11. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been quite a game for Chris Paul.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got Campaign. Torrey Craig out there with Jay Crowder. And then it's Landry Shamet, and it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. The putback. They shoot again. And here's Brunson from the arc. The shot misses. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Pass to Craig. Drives to the hoop. It's intercepted. They swipe it to the inside. And that one is hammered home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Dinwiddie. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Outside Payne. Pass to McGee. It's stolen by Bertans. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul.
That's his first
foul.
First team foul.
The Mavericks have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Grant, if you had to describe exactly what a stretch four looks like, you might be describing Davis Bertans.
Yeah, that's the mold that Bertans has been carved out of. He can draw defenders away from the hoop with his outside shooting. And when he needs to mix it up in the paint and grab some rebounds, he's more than capable of that too.
Clock is at 3. Brunson misses.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Wide open. Second shot opportunity, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Personal foul.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Outside Craig. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Payne finds Crowder. They set the pick to the middle. And stolen by Brunson. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And that one's good. Green.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Payne. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. For the finish. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They made a nice push to keep it close.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for Shaman. Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
McGee passes to Booker. McGee in the post. Marjanovic on him. Shot clock at 6. Booker pass to McGee. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Outside Brunson. 4-3.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today. Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good play. I mean, you stopped a sure thing, slam dunk with that foul. And I think you send a bit of a message, too, about your physicality and force in the basket area.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Brunson against Payne. Brunson passes to Green. Back to Brunson. Fires from deep. Clock at 6. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got 4 rebounds now.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Payne pass to Crowder. The Suns need to get off a shot. Offensive rebound out to the right wing. Pass to Booker. Back to Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Left side, Green. Craig with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. And there's Payne. That one's good. And the assist from Craig. Dallas has gotten only 1 3-pointer to fall here in the third. 5 attempts. 19 seconds left in the third. Brunson against Payne. This one for 3. The Mavericks rebound. Bertans, the pass to Dinwiddie. Dallas, no good that time either. On the wing, Crowder. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Leading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. So the Mavericks 5 right now. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Dwight Powell out there with Maxi Kleber. And it's Bullock in at the 3. Just 3 to shoot. There's the 3. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for McGee. Johnson comes in for Crowder. Bridges, he's checked in for Craig. And it's Chris Paul in for Payne. And Dallas also making a switch. Green is checked in. Out to Kleber. 3-pointer. He drops it from range. Kleber's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Doncic against Paul. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Bridges outside. To the inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And a big part of their offensive success right now is the ability to create second chance opportunities.
Yeah, they've played with more hunger. Very impressive with the effort they put on the glass.
I like that tenacity. Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Paul against Doncic. Right side Paul. Out to Bridges. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here's Hardaway. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns. Booker comes in for Shamet. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And there's a foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Brunson is checked in for Hardaway. Ball passes to Booker. Paul against Doncic. Inside, Ayton. The shot won't fall, and it's Dallas the other way. And here's Brunson from the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Crowder finds Booker. Now Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Bridges. Outside Booker. Here's Crowder. And again, it's the Suns missing. And here's Brunson from the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Josh Green. That's his first personal foul.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Outside Paul. Here's the three. It's not going to go for him, and it's Dallas the other way. Left side Brunson. Crowder with a steal. Here's Paul. There's the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Suns lead by 11. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort to the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Another thing, they've not only caused a bunch of turnovers tonight, they've turned most of them into points.
Outside Paul. Back to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple. Dallas has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Green for 3. Knocks down the long J.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, BA, you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
It's Booker on the wing. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Laces one from 3.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
Bridges outside. Outside Booker from the arc. The shot, no good. it's Phoenix picking up the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but